Do you know that having your files stored on your laptop, your phones, your flash drive is not enough backup plan? The best backup plan is to save your file in a cloud-based storage system where your files are securely safe with limited access and extra layers of security. My name is Tina Owayowa, and today I'm going to be walking you through how I help Mr. David Johnson, who is a business consultant, organize his chaotic file system and improve his team efficiency. Mr. David's files were scattered across Google Drive, Dropbox, and OneDrive, and his team was spending hours searching for important documents. Just last week, an important contract was lost, causing a major delay in a deal worth $500,000. Upon reviewing Mr. David's file system, I found several key problems that were making it difficult to find the right documents. First, there were duplicate files across different platforms. For instance, some files were saved in both Google Drive and Dropbox. Second, misplaced files were scattered in the wrong folder. Critical documents like contracts were not placed in the relevant client folder. And lastly, there were outdated files like old invoices, expired contracts, and unnecessary documents cluttering the workspace, which made it harder to even locate current and relevant informations. So, to solve this issue, I implemented a structured file organization system with clear categories using Google Drive, just as you can see. So, here is what I did. I created a folder structure whereby I set up a main folder, and inside the main folder, I created a subfolder for specific projects. Just as you can see, this folder that is created and labeled as Client X Vision Project 2025. Inside, we have a subfolder created for different clients, as you can see. One for Mr. Welch, the CEO of TC Collection. There's another for Mr. Frederick Home and Design, another for Mrs. Omotola Dress by Wet, and so on and so forth. We have another created for budget trial. Inside, we have expenses report, folder for invoices, another folder for tax documentation. And I also have another folder that is created and labeled as sync up summaries, where we have meeting notes and image threads, as you can see. There's another one we created and labeled as toolkit library, just as you can see. And inside we have templates, guides, and marketing resources. I also went on to establish a clear naming conventions, to make it easier to identify files. For example, you can see this file here, and you can see the way I named it, Mrs. Gloria, Mrs. Gloria underscore invoice underscore 2025 PDF. Another one you can see is named as daily reflection underscore activities underscore 2511 team B. This is to ensure consistency and also reduce the time spent in searching for files. Then I also went an extra mile to set permissions to control who can access and edit files. For example, folder, this client folder was shared with only the team members who need access to specific client information. And then this budget trial folder is restricted to only the finance team, to maintain security. I also advise Mr. David's team to practice version control in Google Drive, which practically means that after each edit carried out on a file, they should rename the new version. This is to avoid confusion over which is the most recent version of a file. Also note that you don't need to manually enable version control. Google Drive automatically saves a new version every time you edit a file for Google Doc, for Google Sheets, and Google Slide. But just in case you want to keep the old version and the new version, you can just recreate the document by making a copy and name them accordingly. So I also advised Mr. David to set up a monthly review system to keep things organized. And here's how he's going to do that. So in his Google Calendar, he's going to create a new event and label it as monthly file review. And then it's going to set a recurring reminder. So let's say it's going to be reviewing this Google Drive on the third Saturday of every month, and it's just going to save it. So every third Saturday of every month, Mr. David and his team is going to review his Google Drive and archive or delete whatever needs to be deleted. Archived. to move outdated files, keeping the main folder clutter free. So after every monthly file review, Mr. David is just going to, filter any outdated reports, outdated invoice, old payment receipt. He's just going to archive them inside this archive folder. So as you can see, with this new system in place, the benefits are very clear. Team members can easily find the documents they need without wasting time searching through multiple platforms. And then the consistent folder structure and naming conventions ensure that files are properly categorized and easy to identify. And then the permission access that I implemented protects sensitive files, ensuring that only the relevant people can have access to them. Also, with version control, there's no confusion about which file is the latest version, reducing the risk of error. I can tell you this for free that with this setup and arrangement, I have implemented a simple but highly effective file management system that will save David teams hours of session each week. Thank you so much for watching. And if you would love to learn more or need help organizing your file, feel free to reach out. And please don't forget to like, share, and follow for more tips on improving efficiency in your business. See you in my next video. Bye.